bites. Something bit that last shrimp in half. The way the wind and the waves is moving this morning, I should have chose the other end of the island. Last time it was this end of the island was good. Something's nibbling at it. Oh, did it take it already? Look at that. Something's down there just chomping on it. I might have to start breaking them in half. If that's how they're gonna act this morning. I just have to. And YouTube is doing a big update also, just to let y'all know that YouTube is freaking nope. Okay, that's good. YouTube is pushing the live creators a little bit more according to their latest update. So what do we got? Oop, there's a bite. Yep, bites. There we go, chat. We got another sheepums. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Whoa, hold on. Hey there, buddy. Hey there. Calm down. Hey, calm down. There we go. Ow. That kind of hurt. There we go. Look at that. Look at that.
What is that?
It's a sheep's head.
A what?
Sheep's head.
Oh,
Saltwater drum, basically.
Huh.
Yeah. They got teeth almost like humans.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of lined up. He just pooed all over me. Look at that. Yeah, it's hard to see in there, but since this is a small one, but
oh,
they got teeth.
Yeah.
They got teeth like humans in there. It's kind of weird, but they like to crunch crabs and shrimp.
Okay.
So there we go. And he just shit all over my pants, guys. I'm not even joking. Like nasty. Let me get some of that off, because that looks, I don't mind it, the wetness on there, but that green and yellow slime, that looks like, there, that'll dry in a minute with these. That guy wanted to see. He wanted to see those teeth. Well, the sheep's head are still here. Look at that. Was he wearing a Minnesota? I didn't even look, was he? What's up, OG? That's where we caught sheep's head last week, so I mean, that's pretty good. He was just nibbling at it at first, and then he finally took it. See if another one's in there. Might go throw against that wall over there, and since the tide's a little bit different than last time, and see if we can't get any attract any snappers or something in a minute. Oop. That was right on the pillar just about. Oh, that got stuck in a rock. Huh. Something tried to follow it. Let me try those pillars on the other side. Oh, that's not it. Well, I'll leave it sit there in the middle for a minute. We'll see what happens. OG, how's it going? OG over there on the kick site. Yeah, but YouTube pushed out some kind of update, and now people were talking about YouTube is going to try to start pushing more into the live streaming space. I mean, they had some of the huge live streamers and stuff for gaming and stuff, but everyone, you know, comments about their interface and stuff like that, and then about actually seeing if people are live and stuff. So YouTube is gonna, from what I was watching and reading, was YouTube is gonna start pushing more on the live streamers and stuff to try to draw in more people. So they're gonna promote them more and stuff like that. Drilled a test hole and the water came gushing out like Old Faithful. How thick was the ice? I think Josh said he was gonna go this past weekend. See how thick the ice was. I talked to Laserbeam, and Laserbeam said that ice had started building, but then they got like 6 or 8 inches of freaking snow. You know, but y'all's temperatures are still staying really low up there at night and stuff, so ice is still building, but then you got that freaking snow insulation on top. It's not helping it much. Six inches of ice, 8 inches of, yeah, that's kind of what I said. I think Hip said he had like 2 foot of snow. He was south of Chicago, somewhere in there. I can't remember. I think he's closer to like northern Indiana or something. I think Banana Sack posted something the other day, but I don't know if it was ice fishing or not. All the little crabs just my hands are actually a little cold. It's kind of crazy. Ah! Get off there, weeds. Uh-oh. There we go. What the heck? And then I put it right back in the weeds. Get off there. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. There we go. That's better. That's where I wanted it. Oh. Ooh. Oh, there it goes. Dang. Here, fishy, fishy. Alright. I don't want to bite over here again. And that got tangled up. I really need to get some of those jig heads, so I stopped using this little setup. What? That's just helping to get to the bottom. Yep, need some of those jig heads. Oh man, coffee. Where's my coffee buddy at? Mr. Moses. Yo, what's up, Josh? Oop, oh, that was a bite. That was a bite. That was a good bite. Oh no. What do you mean made it home? Josh, was there bad weather or what? That was a decent bite right over here. Let's see. Right when we got off the call, just driving, and my truck kicked out and I was completely sideways. What? Went out in the blizzard to bite. Morning. Them birds are still diving out there. Oop, that was a little bit of bite. Oh man, he pulled it off. Yeah, they're out there. I got a little bit of nibble and then he hit it. You're crazy, Josh. So you got a four-wheeler and a snowmobile and a snowmobile trailer now. What's that old saying? Keeping up with the Joneses? Hell, keeping up with the Joshes. Ha ha ha. Oh, yeah, there's bites out there. I think it's small stuff. I'm trying to drag it along so they actually hit it and pull, and that thing just pulled it off. And not just nibble at it. I want them to actually freaking inhale the whole thing. interesting. I'm getting bites, but I think they pulled it off. I'm definitely throwing it over there in them. I think they're really small. Hoping for one decent one down in there with them, maybe. Possibly. Let's toss it out a little bit further. Let's toss it up there. Yo, what's up, Dave Jones? I am on Anne Marie. You used to live here? Tell me some good fishing spots. I just moved here. like no joke. I moved here what, 5 weeks ago, I think? 6 weeks ago? So I'm learning spots. I found this spot last week. Thanks for tuning in on the YouTube. Appreciate that. The way I have my new hub I got this year and have a flip over. Got the ice show this weekend, going to ice show and buy a new flip over. Dang. Yeah, they finally started putting the big pillars in, but it doesn't look like they've been working on it in a while. It's crazy how that that whole building and everything is still there, and the whole pier and stuff is just gone. Like, like that's just crazy. And the other pier down there, it's just totally wiped out. You know how hot that, how big of a hot spot that's gonna be once they get that reopened, and there's gonna be so many people on that thing fishing because it hasn't been fished in a while. It's all good around there. I mean, I understand that, but I just actually don't know where to go to, like spots like this or whatever that are kind of open and you could park right by it and stuff. Ease of use places. I did try the short piers out there at the beach, going the other way, and I caught 2 whiting and a ladyfish out there, and that was it. Because everyone was telling me that that's a really good place to go fish and stuff, so I thought I'd try it. But that's all I caught out there, and I didn't see anyone else catching anything. And then so I left, and like an hour and a half, 2 hours later, I came by and there was like one person on the piers. What is there, like 3 or 4 piers out there, and there was only one person total out there. So nothing was really hitting out there. I used to hit that bench over under the tree across the way and smoke. Right over there. Look at the birds are freaking dropping in over. I mean, I'm getting little bites and stuff. We did catch a sheep's head right over here. not getting anything. Oop. I'm getting nibbles. So I don't know if those are freaking crabs or if I'm actually getting fish nibbles. But something's nibbling at it. I'm trying to get it to, like, I'm slowly dragging it, so if anything does nibble at it, like if they want it, they gotta freaking take the whole thing. But they're not doing that. They're making it difficult on me. Yeah, they're chomping at it though. They used to school through this area too, but can't get to them easily with both the piers out of service. You need a lens wipe when you have it. Okay, OG, thanks. Look, this guy's going over there. Hopefully I didn't just smear it and it actually wiped it off. That was a bite. But he's actually going like right over by the pier. Like they have the yellow barricades and stuff, and this guy's going right over by the pier. I wonder if he's gonna. I thought he was gonna tie up to the pier for a minute. I guess the boat's probably having a good time at the pier since people can't get out there. But they do have those barriers going all the way around. Makes it a little bit hard to fish. Yeah, I want to drive down to the other pier here in a minute. He's inside the yellow barrier. Oh, I think the backside yellow barrier floated away. But he's inside the yellow barrier. I think they put that yellow barrier up there for a reason, and they don't care. Where's it, David? You know where a really good beach fishing spot is? I need to try the reserve also. So I see people fishing from that pier at the reserve that you could see off the highway. I just haven't fished over there yet. Who we got that said hi? Miss Demores, what's up? Yeah, I got a small drop shot on there just because I don't have any jig heads. not a drop shot. It's not really a drop shot. It's more of a Carolina rig kind of. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. Let it go. Come on, I don't have many setups. Oh, dang it. And these are gonna be all wet. This is gonna be sketchy. These are gonna be sketchy. Let it go. Shoot. Ow. Yeah, these are kind of wet. Oh, come on. Dang it. Crap. I don't have that many setups. I don't have money to go buy fishing gear right now. So I'm just bringing what I brought, and I didn't bring a lot. I didn't go through all my stuff in Texas and bring more, but as far as what I'm using, I've thrown all over here and I haven't got hung up. And I mean, I haven't got hung up like that. I get hung up every once in a while right by the first pillar, but usually it just comes loose. Should I free line it or put the little weight back on there? I think I might free line it this time. Just I can't toss it very far with the free line in it. Yeah, I'm even out of leader material. There we go. Just don't. Yeah, I don't have the money to go buy stuff right now. With the move and everything, I'm trying to get caught up on everything. Still a little bit behind. Yo, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. What's up, Disco Jake? I hate moving through the rocks. Yeah. Water looks like it's moving pretty good. Fishing shit. I mean, I keep getting bites and stuff. Thanks for the follows, guys. I appreciate that. Fishing girl, so I joined the channel. And yo, where do you fish at, Miss Demorse? I think we're gonna try. I think we're just gonna do a free line this time. Oh crap! I don't know what I did there. I kind of. Let's get a little uni knot on here. Maybe my fat fingers. Yeah. For those that join us, we are on Anne Marie Island or by Bradenton, Florida. I just moved here about 5 weeks ago, so I'm learning the area. can't. Fat fingered that too. Holy crap. My fingers are freaking cold. I'm just trying to tie a uni knot and I'm having problems. This is bad. Why am I having issues tying a freaking uni knot? I don't know. What did I do there? I messed up somehow there. I don't know what I did there. Get tag ends, throw those in my pocket. So don't want those going in. So get those in my pocket. It's freaking taking me 5 minutes to tie a freaking knot. This is crazy. A little bit smaller hook. Let's see. I caught a little sheep's head down there and that's it. I keep getting bites, but y'all have a good day. Holy crap. I'm having issues today. I can't get that tight. Why can't I get that tight? Man, 20 minutes later I finally got a hook on here. Okay, we're just free lining it. Quebec, nice. It's winter now, so it's time for ice fishing. What's up, doggone? Actually live just off the island in Cortez. I live in Bradenton. I use hooks sometimes, but I'm more fishing with a lure and Rapala. What's up, Tom? I've caught in one sheep's head. Tom, how are you, Tom? Hope everything is going well for you, sir. The only problem with just free lining it is you really can't cast it far. I haven't seen Nachos in a while. Oh, there's Nachos. What's up, Nachos? A little bit up. What? In the 70s, they caught world record hammerhead, 1,400 pounds off the rod and reel. Holy crap, that's huge. Now we got a uni knot, braid to fluoro. You have warm, I have snow. And what's up, Brew? Brew on the YouTube. Thank y'all for tuning in on the YouTube, getting my watch hours up. Appreciate that. Yeah, I got that fluoro leader in there. See, you can't really cast it too much. Holy crap, I need to take my glasses off. I can only use those glasses for reading. If I look at other stuff, it starts giving me a headache. I don't know, I'm thinking I should have put a weight on there. 'Cause it doesn't go down. Doggone, I moved to the Bradenton area. Just moved here like 5 weeks ago, so I'm learning the areas to fish. Yeah, I think I like it better with a freaking weight on there. It just kind of, I can't toss it very far. Got a scoop and fishing gear from a garage sale this summer, my parents' village, and I got some of the fluorocarbon stuff, and my gosh, I couldn't break it. It's good. It stretches a little bit, and it's resistant to. I'm putting a little weight on here, huh? Because this. I can't feel anything. And this isn't the way that you should put it. Oh man, I can't get it on there. Not on that one. Where's my other weights at? Hopefully one of these other weights has a bigger, this one has a bigger hole in it. I can get in that one. And I'm not going to do this properly either, because I should cut it and then retie it and stuff, but I'm not. I'm simply going to do this number right here. And turn it back on itself and tighten it. Just like that. And it's stationary instead of sliding, and I had it sliding last time. But you know, that's not the best way to actually put those on there. You should put them in line above the knot. I don't know species in Florida. We caught a sheep's head a minute ago. I'm already getting bites, little bites again. Yep, this the little fish are over here. Look at that. So we're not skunked so far. But we've only caught one. So by the way guys, we are live on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. I am trying to get my watch hours up on YouTube so I get monetized over there. I'm already at 1,000 subscribers, so I hit that mark, but I have to have, I think to get monetized I have to have 3,000 watch hours in 1 year, in 365 days, and I think I only have like 400 or 500, maybe 6 for this past year. So I do appreciate y'all being on the YouTube and watching. If anyone hasn't followed the YouTube, it's just go to YouTube and type in @PHUZZY, and it should pull up my YouTube channel and you could subscribe to it. I'd appreciate that. Okay, I think we need to go on the other side and see if we can't probably maybe get some snapper to bite or something on the other throw up by the mangroves, because nothing seems to be biting over here again. I guess there was only one sheep's head on the pillars this morning, and everything in here seems to be too small because they just nibble at it and pull it off. Yo, thank you. Have you been in the Canada and fished? You could be the first to fish in all 68 provinces there, or then you have all the 51 50. Oh man, that one actually hit. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. I was waiting for him to hit again because he nibbled at it again. Look at this bait. Look at this bait fish. Look at that guy. I mean, is that a yellow? What is this one? Oh, he's not a snapper. He's just a bait fish. What is this? I can't remember the name of this. This is what's stealing my bait down there, though. These little guys. Look at the colors on them. He's just a little bait fish. It's just a little bait fish. Little grunt. Little slimy sucker. Has real pretty colors on him, like some blues and some yellow dots.
Oh, I see now. Yeah. Nice.
That's what's stealing my bait down there. Concussed. I wish I could fish Canada. I'm not allowed to go there. Josh, you're not allowed to go. Is this live? Yes, this is live. Of course. We are live. Twitch, Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. We are live. Since this slowed down over here, we're gonna go try the other side real quick before we move somewhere else. I think that's all that's going to be down there is those little bait fish like that. So I'm going to grab my bucket and my coffee, and we're going to go to the other side and see if I can't throw against some mangroves for a minute over there. There's a little spot over there because there's a little park and there's some mangroves over there. It's kind of hard to get close to them without getting in them, so we're gonna go try. Yeah, so I've been trying to get my watch hours up. If I get my watch hours up on YouTube, then I get monetized. Most people, by the time they hit 1,000 subscribers, they already have their watch hours. Not me though. I have 1,090 subscribers and maybe 500 watch hours. I don't know how it happened backwards for me, but yeah. Subscribers is usually the harder part, and the watch hours is usually the easier part from what I hear, but yeah, that didn't seem to happen for me. So oh, the boat moved. There was a boat here last time. someone put... I think that guy's a realtor or something that was taken. He staged some... he was talking about the view and stuff and how close it is to the beach, and now he's actually in the gated community. And he's still filming and talking to someone on the phone. But yeah, see, there's mangroves over there, so I was tossing over there. And there was a boat sitting here last time. The boat's gone. Thank y'all for subbing on YouTube. Y'all are... Is that Art Man in my stream again? This guy, this Art Man dude, he just loves me. I mean, he just loves me. Art Man, what's up, buddy? Should just put your videos on autoplay. That will count the watch hours. It would. It would. If y'all haven't checked out Art Man, y'all go check him out. He is literally one of the OG content creators. And I'm not talking on Twitch. I'm talking shows and everything. Dude's a legend. He's legendary. Ooh, we are getting bites. Oh no, he was nibbling at it, so I was trying to get him to take it. Legendary. Legend, wait for it, dairy. Legendary. He is, no joke, one of the OG content creators. He's just an amazing guy, and overall just a good dude, man. I need to go to Cali just to hang out with the dude sometime. He'd probably get me in trouble though. Like I don't need much trouble, but you know, a little bit of trouble ain't too bad. I'd want to go just to hang out for if he does any type of the interviews and stuff. That shit's hilarious. Where are you going? Little scrimpy scrimp. That little guy was trying to get away. I need to go live on here more often. Love that you're doing it. Yeah, I'm glad I found you. Nice to see someone fishing an area I'm familiar with. Yeah. Well, like I said, if you have any places you want to recommend, or if you have any places you want me to go, just let me know. And yeah, I'll look at it and we'll check it out. There's a bridge up in Palmetto that I want to go try because I saw a pretty decent video on it, and the dude was catching, I think he was catching trout and yellow jacks. We were getting nibbles like right over here. Oh man, we got a salad on our shrimp. Fish don't want that salad on their shrimp. They want straight meat. Dang it. I need to get over there by the mangroves. Just I could see fishing line every so often, so people have tossed from over here and got stuck. Come on. We don't need no salad on there. Get off there. Get off there. There. Let's see. Yo, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. I see there is lots of people ditching their aquarium fish in ponds, canals. Perhaps try for those and maybe snakehead. There is a lot of snakehead on the other side. On the other side of Florida, I know there's a lot of snakehead over there. And I guess if you get more towards the middle, in the fresh waters and stuff, that you'll probably see more snakehead. I did catch a snakehead over on when we ventured out last time. I think it was around it was south of Sebastian. I can't remember exactly where we were fishing. But that thing, man, that thing, it blew up on the water. It was crazy. I think I was fishing a paddle tail or something. I mean, he went after that thing. Oh no, he got it. I felt that. Whew. I bought 2 dozen shrimp this time. That was $8. What the heck, my guy? So $8 on bait, and then I think it was like $6 for coffee and a breakfast croissant. So what is that, a $14 morning. So if anyone wants to sponsor today's stream, I take it in biddies, subscriptions on Twitch, or you just drop it in the Cash App or Venmo or PayPal. If anyone wants to be a sponsor of today's stream, appreciate it. Fishing ain't cheap, so I appreciate all y'all support. That does sound like a cheap day, right? I'm dropping ad revenue. It does seem like a pretty cheap day, right? But if you think about it, if you go 3 times a week, that's what I'm aiming for, and you spend $14 to $16, let's say $15, 4 times or 3 times a week, that's $45 a week, right? And then I got hung up. Oh man, okay. So you times that by 4, and you're at what, $180 for the month, and that's not even gas or your fishing gear setups and stuff that you might lose. Just saying. It seems cheap. It does. It seems cheap, but it's not. And I don't know how I did this. I got it wrapped up. So, anyway, if anyone hasn't used that Prime subscription, that works also. Did you know you could hook up, you could link your Amazon to your Twitch account? Did you know that? And with that, you get one free Prime sub that you could that you can subscribe to a Twitch content creator like me. Hope you know that. I gotta plug it every once in a while, guys. I plug it every once in a while. I don't do it often. Most people know that about me, but I gotta plug it every once in a while. What's up, Reef Daddy? Oh, ad revenue does help. I get and this month the ad revenue on Twitch is great, so I do appreciate y'all lurking. Usually in November and December, ad revenue on Twitch is really good. The other, I am in the Kick content creator program, so I do get paid for views and interactions on Kick. That's without subscriptions or anything. Just let y'all know. So, but I've never asked anyone to change platforms that they're comfortable with. I want people to stay where they're comfortable at. Because I know Verse absolutely hates Kick. I think Kick got a really bad rap starting out. Just saying. They had way too many degens, if you want to call it that, in their IRL and just chatting categories and stuff like that. So it really turned a lot of people away from Kick. I think it's gotten a little bit better, although there is still those people that have do some really sketchy stuff over there, but I think they've gotten better. As far as discoverability on Kick is shit, from what I think. Because over the last 2.5, 3 years, I've streamed over there almost as much as I've streamed on Twitch, and I don't even think I'm at like 500 or 600 followers over there, and that's it. Like I've always thought you really need to know people on Kick and stuff, and actually get in to know people to actually get followers on Kick for some reason. Like just being someone just coming across your stream over there and seeing it and actually interacting and stuff, that happens very, very, very little. I actually get more people coming in on YouTube than I do on Kick, which is crazy to me. The green platform have some extreme individuals that destroys the rep, and Twitch has the scantily ladies and certain people who zap. Yeah, right? I'll have to start shoveling the driveway. Ooh, brew. Yeah. You know, all we can do is try, though. That's all we can do. All we can do is try. One day it'll work out. one way or another. I honestly think eventually it'll be YouTube where it's bringing in all the monetization and stuff. As far as that goes, in the long run, I think it'll be YouTube. Yeah, it's okie dokies. At least they fully banned and not just for 24 hours. They ban people? I didn't know that. I'm just playing. Just playing. Yeah, you gotta get rid of all these notifications. So many notifications. Okay. Yo, why is that still on there? What? Get rid of that. I thought I got... No, I arrived. So let's get rid of it. Thank you. There. Alright. We got a couple bites over here when we first got here, but now I'm not getting anything. Not getting anything at all. So I can walk out to the beach area since we're not getting anything over here. I really thought something would be by this pier right here. Like we got a couple bites here last time. Right over it. Like right over there. Yo, what's up, Fuzz? The 5-0 is here. What? Got the fuzz. What have you been up to? What have you been up to, Fuzz? Swamp Bottom. What's up, Swamp Bottom? I'm gonna drop it just right in the middle and see what happens. It's deeper. Is that Royal Burthart? What's up? Working like a dog. Always chasing that money. That's the problem. I was watching stuff and reading stuff the other day, and I don't know. There's all these different thoughts and stuff on chasing stuff, and if you're chasing stuff, then the universe lets you keep chasing that stuff because that's what your mindset is. I just dropped that piece of shrimp. No. And I mean I'm bad at it too, but if you let it just flow, like it's, and quit thinking about it as chasing, and thinking about it as what's supposed to come to you will come to you. And I don't want to get and you start thinking about it that way, relieve some of the stress and pressure off you. Although, you know, and the universe usually responds accordingly, if you want to call it the universe or what have you. I don't know how many people in here are real religious or anything. I know some of you are. There is that famous saying, let go and let God. And you know, that kind of sums it up right there. All of us are bad at it though, like as far as chasing stuff we want. Sometimes we just have to let go, let it come to you. Just saying. House looks more like a boat than a house. I mean, it's giving the beachy vibes. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm fixing to move. Pretty dang philosophical. Words are hard. Pretty dang philosophical there, Fuzz. I like it. I'm just saying. I've chased money and chased things most of my life. And now I mean, y'all probably don't want to hear it, but now I just I try not to chase it as much, and I'm literally just covering my bills, but my bills are still being paid. I'm just, you know, doing what I need to just for bills and stuff. I'm not saying I have anything extra, because I don't, literally. But my bills are paid. Depending on what you're doing and want to succeed with, I believe you do for yourself first and foremost. The work you put in, the things you do will be picked up if it's something people want. Yeah. Yep. I've been a little bit more happier. Kind of focusing on stuff that I want to do, like fishing and stuff, and like I could go get a 9-to-5 job. I've had 9-to-5 jobs. I've had 7 to 3, 11 to 7, 3 to 11, 7 to 7, 6 to 6. I've had all those jobs. Those jobs pretty much make me miserable. I'm not gonna lie. I could go get one though. It's not. I don't think that's what that's just not what does it for me. So I have to figure out ways to make money outside of those restraints. Oh, that's what they moved the boat to right there. So it was a city boat. Yeah, we're getting absolutely no more lights over here. And as far as that goes, I think if you're doing something that you really like doing, and doing something that you love, that people can see that, and I think that makes you more successful in what you're doing and stuff, instead of just doing something just to make money at doing something. You know, I'm really good in logistics and warehousing, shipping, receiving. I like it sometimes. It's not something I really love doing, but I like how different it can be, and it is a lot. But my biggest thing is the environment that is in. I have to really like that environment that it's in to stay at something like that. And if I don't like that environment, then it starts making me really stressed, and really kind of upset with myself that I'm staying at that kind of thing. Talking about a bunch of shift work, Alan Jackson. The lower the latitude, the better the attitude. Yo, Joe Golf, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. I was actually reached out to by someone at my old company that I worked for doing scheduling, and they asked if I was working and stuff, because they had a production scheduling job coming open. Although I was the one that was let go from the company because they were downsizing in that specific area, and they chose me out of 5 or 6 people. But then that was in 2019 when that happened. So it's been 6 years, but then they reached out to me. One of them did. I won't say who. One of them reached out to me and asked if I was available, and asked if I was interested. So I was pretty good at it. I think outside the box on a lot of things. I don't agree with a lot of people. That's just my mentality. Because I want to figure out better ways to do things, easier ways to do things and stuff. So I change a lot of things when I'm in those positions. And it ruffled a lot of feathers. But it helped out the company overall. It's just that they didn't like my way of going about and doing those things. So although it made the company more profitable and stuff, it ruffled kind of some of the management's feathers and stuff, and some of them didn't care for me for the way that I did things. But I made things better. And some people recognize that and some people didn't. So I thought it was kind of crazy after about 6 years. Someone reaches out to me and saying they're having a position open in this company that I used to work for. Watch your P's and Q's. Yeah. So I noticed over there it says on one section it says no parking, but on the other section it says parallel parking only. So I was figuring it was between those two rope areas, and that's where I made sure to park at over there. Premier spoken spot on the island. I can't read that other one, that long one. If I'm unhappy at all in my career, my side gig, because who leaves something to things should be tremendously worse. Okay. Pay bills, provide all needs and someone wants for the, yeah. All I do is I do DoorDash and Uber Eats in the evening. So on this, when I was streaming, kind of giving it my all last time, so I'm trying to build this back up to, you know, a good community and stuff, and getting it back out there that, you know, I'm fishing all the time, and I'm back in Florida and stuff like that. And there's been a lot of people that have come in here from before and that supported me before and stuff, and I really appreciate y'all. I mean, there's several of them in here that have been around for a long time. So, and y'all are amazing, and I appreciate y'all coming back in here. Even the ones that just lurk while they're at work and stuff, I appreciate that kind of stuff. I did not expect it to be this chilly and overcast of a morning when I looked at the forecast yesterday. I mod a bunch of fishing channels. I'll share you out on some lives, brother. Yo, thanks, Dave. Appreciate that. Working, lurking here. See, Tatum been around for a long time. He's in here. I started most of this in 2018. I'll give y'all a history for the guys that are in here that don't know really about me and stuff. So I really started streaming consistently in 2018. I lost my job sometime around 2019 to 2020, and around that time I'd already fished like 14 or 15 different states, and so the community was like pushing me to just kind of keep fishing, and we came up with the goal of fishing all 50 states. And then when I did lose my job, I was sitting around the house, you know, kind of moping half the time and stuff, and worried about stuff and everything else. And my best friend that was living with me at the time, because she had back surgery and stuff, and she was needing a little bit of help, she had asked me what the hell I was sitting around moping for. She got pretty fed up with me and told me that I just needed to leave and keep fishing because that's what people wanted. And yeah, so I traveled all 50 states. We went to all 50 states and we caught at least one fish in all 50 states. Some of those states it was just a bait fish, but it was still a fish that we caught on a hook. And we completed that journey, which was pretty amazing. I think I'm the only one that has ever done all 50 states and live streamed it all in any category, really, which I didn't really get a lot of notice. What do you want to call it, notoriety for that or whatever. Yeah, I didn't get noticed a lot, just by the fishing community. I got noticed. So then I moved to Florida, to Vero Beach. I was there for like 7 months, and then I decided I'd always wanted to travel overseas, so to test it out, me and a buddy, Beck, Beck had traveled with me around the US also at different points. Me and Beck went to Thailand for like a month and a half to test it out, and we were having a good time. Thailand is awesome, and I ended up spending a total of about 3 months in Thailand. And then I went to Singapore, and then I went to Italy, and then I went to Spain, and I to the UK and spent about 2.5-3 months in the UK. And I had sold my house and everything, and my money was running out by then because it'd been like it'd been about 3 years total. And since the money was running out, I had to come back and get a job, so I got a job up north. And I was in Wisconsin for almost 2 years, and thanks to HIP, I had a place to go, and I had a job because his company was hiring for warehouse type people. So I got a job up there, and I stayed up there for almost 2 years. And then I moved back to Texas, and I was in Texas for about 2 years, or not 2 years, about 7 months. And then finally, me and Maxon had talked about sharing an apartment here in Florida. We talked about it for about the last year, and his opportunity finally came and asked me if I was serious. And I was like, hell yeah, I want to get back to Florida. And so he came and looked at apartments. He found an apartment, and he moved from California to here, and I moved from Texas to here. And I wanted to get back to fishing and creating the kind of content that I like creating. I mean, I do love games and stuff, don't get me wrong. I will be playing games. It's just me. I love games. I've always loved games. But yeah, I wanted to get back to doing fishing related content and stuff, and building that up to be sustainable and stuff. So here we are back in Florida, and it's been about a month and a half. That kind of gets everyone caught up to what I've done, right? What's up, Ryan? Got my first tattoo on Singapore back in 1990. Wow, Swamp Bottom. I do it. So after I finished all 50, oh shit, I was trying to show y'all a tattoo and I got, oh yeah, you got hit. Let's go. After I finished all 50, my last state was another sheep's head. This is a smaller guy. He hit it like a beast. I mean, he hammered that sucker. I was trying to show y'all the tattoo that I got in Hawaii after I finished all 50. Oh, let it go. Dude, let the hook go. Oh man, it came unclipped. He won't let the freaking hook go. Are you kidding me right now? Holy crap, dude. You had that in there, my guy. Like, you were not letting that thing go. Another sheep's head. There we go. Fish number 3 for the day. Ooh. Swam away strong. Yeah, so we're back here to fishing. We're back to creating content and stuff. I'm just trying to get caught up from the move and stuff. So I'm still not fishing as much as I want to be, but I'm trying. The move kind of wiped me out. Well, I didn't really have a lot of stuff to move with or anything, but yo, look at this. I didn't even see this. Look at this. Look at this. We'll take those. We will take those. Look at that. Hell yeah, peoples. Right in my pocket. Yeah, that's kind of my journey though. We had some really good times. I got to fish with a lot of people. My follows all got reset, but I was one of your first followers watching you. PM Nachos, you changed your name a couple times though, right? Tom's been around forever. Now I want sheep's head sandwich with fishes. What's up, Bamboozle? Bamboozle, what's up? Probably uses to remove someone's liver, yeah, because that's what those are. Those will probably drop by a fisherman. Come on, Verse. If you get up here, I'll take you fishing, but you have to stay in the garage. I already have to stay in the garage when I visit Verse. I mean, I don't know about staying in garages and stuff. he's gonna say no. That was a joke, guys. Got to get back to work, y'all. Later, Tatum. To a bunch of breaks from. Oh, Nachos. I thought you changed your name a couple, or you had. I thought you had to change your name, or you forgot your password a couple times, and you created other Nacho accounts. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. I know Nachos has been around forever though. But yeah, that's my kind of my story and stuff. I am one of the first fishing creators that really supported the whole community, and I'll debate anyone on that. I actually should have tried for ambassador because, like I said, oh, there we go. Like I said, I supported the whole community. I used to do a fishing podcast where we would have the new fishermen on and stuff, and we would introduce them to the community and stuff, and we'd get most of them to affiliate within a week or a couple days. But I would show highlights and stuff of the fishing for the past week of everyone who's been on Twitch that has fished in the past week. And I'm like the only one who's ever done that. Support the whole community. I don't care what anyone says. It was me, Hip, and Josh that started that, and then me and Tech did it for a little while. But yeah, there's not many people out there that have actually supported the whole community and supported everyone in it that's fished and stuff, and highlighted everyone in it that's fished and stuff. And I'll take claim for that for as long as I'm on here. No one can really dispute that. Let's see those teeth. Oh, dang it. I didn't show the teeth there. Look at that. Look at that. That sun is coming out now. This is what I thought it'd be like all morning. By the way, there is a newer fishing podcast out on Twitch. If y'all haven't checked it out, y'all need to. Alex and T do it. And T's absolutely freaking hilarious. I love that guy. Your boy T. And Alex is just an amazing fisherman. Like, he does kayak bass fishing up in the Carolinas, and he's just an amazing fisherman. But yeah, they started doing a podcast live on Twitch. I don't know how often they do it, but if y'all aren't following those two, give those two a follow, and y'all see when it happens. Two really great dudes. I've got to meet both of those guys. Got to fish with both of them. I think he even checked out one of my clips a long time ago and streamed like 2 times a year. Yeah, Bamboozled. I'm pretty sure I had one of your clips on one time. You've posted some of your catches in my Discord before, haven't you? So I showed those, didn't I? I think you posted some of your catches in my Discord a long time ago. Yeah, so some people who don't stream on Twitch, but they're viewers and stuff, they'll post some of their catches, and I'll even highlight those sometimes. But I haven't done my. It was on that. Kind of pissy about it, and it was pissing me off because I was trying to support the whole community, but some people didn't see it that way. Some people even sent me like cease and desist shit, which is stupid because it's Twitch content and you could use Twitch content and reuse Twitch content while you're on the platform. But per their wishes, I didn't show any more of their content, and I don't bring them up anymore. They're trying to send me a cease and desist for something that's public and can be reused on the platform because you don't actually own it. The platform actually owns it. If you walk into Twitch, just saying. That's why you see these big streamers with all the. Yeah, that's a big crappie right there. Holy crap! Wow. Own channel, anyways.
So when we got everything in the.
What do you mean, Trav let her have her own channel? I don't think.
Trav doesn't let.
Those copyrighted and stuff. Of course, you can't use those and stuff. But reusing their video or their VOD or whatever, you can do that. Like. People were just getting petty. Did we? I caught another 2 sheep's head, so I've caught 3 sheep's head here. Slayed a bunch of crappie yesterday in your yak. Heck yeah. In here today is the sheep's head, and then that one bait fish we caught. We might go down the road here and let me use this shrimp right here, and then we'll travel down the road and look what else we can see, where else we can fish. It's calmed down a lot. It's weird that I caught those sheep's head like right out in the middle and not against those pillars over there. Yeah, so we caught what, 4? 4 or 5 today. We caught 3 sheep's head, and then what, a grunt? Is that all I've caught? I don't know if that was a grunt or what, but I'll just call it a grunt. It wasn't a snapper. It wasn't the snapper. Any of the roads, the docks at the end of the roads. I don't know which ones you're talking about. I got some luminescence rubber dinghies from the Mr. Perro a few months ago, so I'm dying to test. Oh, hell yeah. What's up, TriStar? Perro's a good dude. I've got to fish with him twice? No, I think I fished with him for a day or 2. And then the second time I met up with him, we just had breakfast or lunch or something. I think I was passing through, but I wanted to see how he was doing and stuff. That's another thing. The amount of streamers that streamers and viewers that I've met up and fished with, no one else has done that either. I'm like a pioneer, dude. Oh. Nibbling. I couldn't get him. I think he pulled it off. Oh, he left a little bit. We can entice him with just a little bit. Let's see. Was it out on the island you drove out a week ago or so? The docks on the other side of the road. What's up, Pittsburgh girl? I have not fished one of those yet. That's all the way down. Like we're on the total opposite end of where those are at. Did you get it? Nope, there's still a little bit on there. I just like this spot. I mean, look how nice it is. You get this view, and then every once in a while I get to pull up a fish. I mean, what's not to like about this spot right here? I mean, fishing could be a little bit better. Time to feed the fishies and crabs with chocolate foot. Brew, I know what you're talking about now. I know what you're talking about. It's directly across from the beaches. I got a lot of nibbles there. Yep, it's gone. Just a little tiny bit left on there. So, yeah, we're gonna get in the car and we're gonna go down this way to where that other dock is, because I've not looked down there yet to see if there's any kind of fishing spots down there. I mean, we're doing pretty good though. I think I've caught 5 fish.
Come here, fish.
It'd be nice when bigger fish start coming through this little inlet right here. But I probably need to get my bigger rod with a little bit heavier weight and probably throw out from the beach here. But then, because the amount of birds that I see diving in this area out here, especially over by those posts and stuff that are, see, there goes one right there, especially out by those posts. Like if I could get something to toss out that way, maybe. Get my bigger rod and like a probably 2 or 3 ounce. Put some cut bait on there or something and throw out there. Because we haven't done that yet. We haven't done just beach fishing with the bigger rods or anything. All I've done is take this rod out a couple times and fished with shrimp, scrimpy scrimp, the scrimpy scrimp. So anyway, okay. Oh, let me take y'all off and put y'all in here, and then I'll set y'all up once I get back in the car. Never mind the stuff on the floorboard. Anyway, I hope I haven't missed any comments this morning. Hope I've been responding to everyone. I haven't heard shit from Verse calling me out, so I think I've been doing okay. That guy, I swear. He's like, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, you're not doing this. Yo, my man. Tex, what's up, buddy? So many fishing spots, it's overwhelming until you figure out where the fish are and kinds of fish. Yeah, Brew, I don't know. Like, that's why I've been trying to ask people, like, I need to know where to go and what types of fish each place holds and stuff like that. Tex, I gotta apologize to you. I meant to send you a message. I apologize that I never made it over there. I feel really bad about that. We had an opportunity to move to Florida and I did, and I never made it over there to fish with you. And I feel really bad about that. I'm sorry. Yeah, but it bothered me because we had made plans and I didn't make it over there. And besides that, I enjoy your company. I mean, we went down to the coast together and stuff, and we fished together a couple different times. You're just a good dude. I mean, we should have a couch in a couple months. Right now we just have a little two-seater in the apartment. But yeah, no actual couch yet. It's almost like a legit bachelor pad kind of, because the only thing in my bedroom is the freaking bed and then the computer setup, and I think he has a bed and the computer setup in his, and then in the living room he just bought a stand for the TV. We had the TV and shit on the floor. I'm not lying. And he bought a little two-seater or whatever for the living room for now. It's kind of funny. There's absolutely nothing in there. Where's this? I was looking for this pier over here. I don't see it. Is it down further? I didn't know if these guys were walking across or just walking out. I didn't see the way to the pier. Maybe it was back there, I guess. I don't know. Oh, there's a beach right there. It says no parking. See, if I lived over here and I didn't have a house on the beach, I would absolutely... Oh, there it is. I would absolutely have to make friends with the person across the street that was on the beach. Because I'd absolutely want to be fishing out of their backyard. Just saying. I'm going to go down one more and turn. Let's see. Yo, thanks for the follows, guys. As long as you got a roof and heat and AC, that sounds like home. Yeah, right? And it's, like I said, it's not bad. I'm making enough on Uber and DoorDash. Enough for the bills and stuff. Not much else, but enough for that. Beach access. I can get beach access from right there. Dangerous currents. What? Look up storage units in your area or auction. You can get tons of great stuff for really cheap. Oh yeah, you've been doing those storage units. Highbid.com, great place for estate auctions. My uncle said that anywhere with jetties is a great place to fish in Florida. All times of year, you have to travel to at least 2/3 of the way out. Right. That's interesting right there. Going through there. Like I don't know. I don't even know where you could park to walk out right there, but you could walk out right there. It says no parking this side of the street, and the other side of the street says no parking this side of the street. I'd like to. This is why most people now have those e-bikes and shit. Like I need a pickup with an e-bike, and that way, like I could park somewhere over here on the island, and then we could get on the e-bike and we could find little spots to go into and fish. This area is restricted construction site only. It's a felony for trespassing. Yeah, but these houses right on the beach, that shit's just cool. Yeah, they're rebuilding stuff. Rebuilding this house. Oh shit. I don't think you could park in here. There's definitely people out here. No parking, resort unloading. See, look at all these e-bikes. This was called the Rod and Reel Pier. I don't know where people park to. Like they got the place that looks like you used to park. You can't park there. So where do people park to go to this pier? They park all the way the hell down where I was just to come here. Because these look like little parking spots right here, but I think it's for the golf carts only. Because there's a sign there. That's kind of shitty. I wanted to get out and look. I think I will get out and look. I'm not gonna stay. Pink pompano in Florida, so all the beaches should be loaded with them. You just need to catch sand fleas. I did catch some whiting. People have been catching redfish around the reserve. I've been catching sheep's head now, kind of consistently in the spots that I've went. But yeah, let me go. I'm just gonna go check this out real quick. Yeah, it says golf cart parking only, which sucks. I said I'd like to figure out at the end over there where we were. Bean Point Fishing and Recreation Area. That's what that is. But there's no freaking parking. Let me see what it looks like. There's no rocks over there. It just goes straight out. Like there's nowhere to park anywhere. Wacky Gorilla thing. Man, we've had a lot of followers today. Yo, thanks for that follow. I appreciate that. You can park at the old pier. I'm at the rod and reel pier right here, and it says parking only for golf carts. That's what it says, and I don't want to get any kind of ticket. What's up, caught fishing? We're gonna go back over this way. You know, I still got shrimp. I still got probably a dozen shrimp, but man, you know what, guys? I mean, y'all have seen me redo stuff and stuff. I would absolutely buy that house to redo. Because it's brick. You could literally tear out just about everything in that. Because it looks like it's concrete or brick. That could be, yeah. And that's like directly across the freaking street. That house got hit. Snow and cold day in Norway. Oh, Norway. Welcome in from Norway. See, no parking this side. And then that says no parking this side. And then this says parking not allowed this side between the signs. And the sign goes all the way to the other end of the street. And then this sign says no parking this side. All these say no parking this side on both sides of the street, because I imagine because they don't want people blocking people's driveways and stuff. See, there's beach access right there, right beside these people's house. All these signs say no parking this side. And then there's beach access right here. And it says loading and unloading only. And then it goes back to saying no parking this side on both sides of the street. Like I said, I mean, I imagine it's so people don't block people's driveways. No parking between the signs. Like it's absolutely all the way up and down here. It says it. So if there's beach access, then where do you park? Parking allowed this side between signs. And look at this jackass. Look at this. This guy has a truck and a trailer taking up the whole freaking section right there. Oh, maybe I could park behind her. Parking. Oh, there's parking right here. Park with flow of traffic. All tires off roadway. Parallel parking only. Okay. We're gonna park here and we're gonna walk out to the beach. I'm not gonna take my rod and reel. We're just gonna walk out to the beach and look. We're in. This is Anne Marie Island. And I'm living in Bradenton, but this is Anne Marie Island currently. All tires off the road. What's up, Carolina Basco? Looks like you need to invest in a bike trailer. Yeah, we're on Anne Marie Island. And like I said, I'm gonna park here. I'm not gonna take out my fishing gear and stuff, but we're gonna walk out to this beach and just look. Just have some beach look today. Give me a minute. We are off the road totally, like it says. It says tires totally off the road. We're good. Park going with traffic. We're good. Parallel parking only. We're good. And we're gonna walk out to the beach. Because, you know, why not? This is my stream. I do what I want. Telling you, I want to get one of those e-bikes. I think it. Get one of those e-bikes with some of the fat tires on it. Man, look at this. This is so cool. I love this shit. I need some slides or Crocs for when I'm doing this though, because all I got is my shoes on, and this sand is going to go through the top of my shoes into my socks. Yo, my man Relic. Not many fishermen left streaming now. Buddy, I'm back. Relic, I'm back. I'm streaming like trying to stream 3 times a week fishing, and then whatever games I want to play. We're back to fishing. We're in Florida. I moved here. And, you know, people like to see this kind of stuff. So, you know, I'm going to try to give it to them again. I just saw a huge blow up way off the beach out there. From here I saw that. That's crazy. Relic, how's things going, buddy? I think I checked in last week or the week before, and of course you were sitting down eating. That seems to be, or last week I checked in, you were driving somewhere. I can't remember where you were driving. Almost every time I check in though, you're eating somewhere. And I get so jealous at some of the places you eat. Such good food. It's so hard So hard to see, chat. Especially when the white stuff on the ground and it's not snow. Chilling, eating, driving, and hunting for Bigfoot. Have you found Bigfoot yet? I need to see proof. I need to see proof. Have you? Did you finish the van out totally? And have you done any more of those abandoned building streams? I like those. Those were kind of sketch, but I like those. That's some good content. Holy moly. See? Oh, look at that. That's probably Florida Fish and Wildlife right there, FWC. I see the green stripe going down the truck. Ho ho ho, ho 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 ho. Look at this. Like, if you're gonna go to the beach and you don't want to be crowded, like, come out here. Holy crap. You took a selfie with Bigfoot? I gotta see that. Lots of urbex and all that, and van is finished. Nice. I was just saying I need to get one of those e-bikes, Relic. How do you get sponsored by those e-bike places? I think Ren's got sponsored by one or something, and he was using that one bike to go everywhere, testing it out for long distance and stuff like that. I don't know what happened to Ren's. He hasn't been on lately. Look at this beach, guys. There's no one out here. There's like 2 people, 3 people, a couple people walking. Like, this would be the beach to go to, because there's no one freaking here. This is freaking crazy. What's this? Yo, where's Verse at? Verse, do ! B for me. Reach out to them, and one will bite eventually. Oh, are you still doing those bike nights? Those were pretty cool. Was that on Fridays or Saturday? Yo, there's like no, look at this. Like, if you want to come to a beach and have your own spot and not be freaking bothered, come to this beach. Man, I bet the fishing is good here. I bet the fishing is good here. Because if you look, it looks like it gets a little bit deeper. It doesn't stay. I don't know if y'all could tell in the camera, but you can see how shallow this is. But then see how much darker it gets just a little ways out. I bet this drops pretty good. It has a pretty good drop to it. So I bet the fishing here is great. I need to get some pompano rigs and come back to here and do pompano fishing here. What's up, map guy? Yeah, but a car ran into me and broke the front of my bike. What? Pompanos are so delicious. Verse, will you do ! B just so I could see? Like, obviously we're keeping a good. Like, I don't even see a tower. How are we having such a? Yo, 4K, let's go. That's good. Dude, we found a beach fishing spot. Like, I'm gonna have to get out the big rods. I did bring the big rods with us. I brought Tiffany with us too. Y'all remember Tiffany? That rod that everyone named Tiffany because of how teal it was. And yeah, I brought that rod. But I did bring a couple beach rods. So we'll have to get some beach setups. Probably some pyramid weights. Some pompano rigs. And set up out here. Look, FWC is just sitting there. I can't read that. Who wrote Fuzzbear? The Whip Van Winkle. Thanks for, man, we've had so many followers today. Y'all are awesome. I really appreciate that. We are live on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. I appreciate y'all coming in here, busting out all the follows. Y'all are amazing. Verse, what do you think? Like that's a pretty good drop, right? To the first. Like look how dark it gets. Of course you're gonna have like 3 cuts going out. But it looks pretty dark. So it looks like it's probably a significant drop. Hoping for someone to walk out with a pole. Saw an empty beach and walked out. Wanted to catch on with his mood watch. You don't need deep for pumps and sharks. I need to get that shark certificate. You have to take a little course to get a shark certificate, and then you can get your shark stamp. But I can't target them yet. That's not to say I can't throw some bigger baits out there for, say, redfish and stuff. I just can't target shark. If we catch one, we catch one, but I will not be targeting shark until I do that little course for Florida. Just so y'all know. They have a little beach shark fishing from the beach course. That's what he said. All I have is the really small weights on me and that one pole. So I could probably go get it and try to fish a little bit here, but I don't know if I'm gonna do any good. Let me read all the signs just to make sure. Look at this guy. He has probably a 360 camera on the long pole. Dangerous current, swim at your own risk. No lifeguards. That says the same thing. I think we came in from this one. Well, there's some people starting to show up. Talk about being on the beach. These houses are way back there, but this one house is all the way up. That house was probably built before the other ones, and they probably made different rules after this house was built. That's why there's not all these houses lined up over here. They probably have more restrictions and stuff, but it was probably after that house was built. So probably can't build that far in anymore. Get some spider weights. Nope, gamer can't use drones to drop baits anymore. I read that. That's crazy. After, I mean, I don't know. All it's doing is dropping a bait out, but it's considered being assisted by an aerial, well, whatever it said. So I thought that was kind of crazy, you know. It's not like you're actually fishing with it, but it's assisting you in fish, or it's assisting you on, what did it say? I can't remember the wording it used, so I don't know. It just kind of sucks because, I mean, you can only cast so far with a beach rod, and using a drone just to go out there and drop it, you get much further out. It's going to cut out a lot on bigger fishermen being out there on the beaches fishing. That's what it's going to do. Whew, this is a little walk. The harvesting, that's what it was called. It was assisting in the harvesting of game animals. You cannot be assisted by any type of aerial, which I heard super stormy, and we caught a fish. No, no. Right? They're going to have to pull back on that. They're catching some serious shit because of that law. Yeah, I mean, you're not actually catching fish with it, but the way the rule states, and since it was brought up by someone, obviously, some people complaining or whatever, and the way the rule states is the assistance in harvesting, that's considered assistance in harvesting, is not allowed. So that's why they came out and publicly said that. So they're gonna have to change that, or they're gonna have to let it stand and let everyone be upset. Look at the little guy. Look at the little guy. Look at the little guy. He's no. Whew, that was a good walk. So I don't know. I guess when I get some extra money and stuff, I'll have to get some spider weights or some triangle weights and come back out here. I'll have to get some pompano rigs, and we'll definitely come back to this spot and fish once I have the right equipment to do so. Whew. That was a good walk. The sun's coming out in my My quarter zip is making me pretty warm. Man. Oh, get that AC going. I sent a message to them stating I guess boats and kayaks will be banned next since they aid in the taking of wildlife. But there's no law saying it stated something about aerial, like aerial entities or something like that, or Juancito, thanks for the follow. What city you in, Fuzz? If you don't want to, I'm on Anne Marie Island right now. I'm living in the Bradenton area. Bean Point is a good spot for fishing for sure. Is that what this was? Bean Point? I mean, we definitely have a spot. I only have one SIM card currently because I can't afford a second one. So and it definitely held up out there. Like definitely held up out there. We were getting 4K, so that's a good spot right there. We're a good spot. A bit north of there. Is kite fishing allowed? I didn't see anything about that. The fishing pier map guy got taken out. The rod and reel fishing pier is taken out, and then the city pier is gone. They're starting to rebuild the city pier. Like I said, I'm gonna have to get other setups, and I'm gonna have to get some. Shoot, man. Some pole holders for the sand, and bring out the bigger rods. But I also need to get weights and stuff for that kind of stuff. So it'll probably be a little bit before I actually get that kind of stuff. But that's definitely a spot right there. I could probably get maybe some 1 ounce weights just for this rod, and come back out here and just fish in the immediate surf and stuff, and that won't be too bad. But for anything else is gonna have to wait a while till I could get the money to actually go buy fishing gear and stuff. I'm just paying bills right now. Yeah, hurricane damage, totally. I showed them earlier, map guy. We were actually fishing right beside the city pier, and we caught 3 sheepshead there. And then I showed the rod and reel pier where it used to be, and all you can see is the posts there. I definitely like that spot though that we were just at. That's a good spot. Thanks for the follow on Kick. Appreciate that. I don't get many over there. So thank you for watching on Kick and tuning in. We are live on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. I appreciate the support from any of those platforms, wherever you're at. And I'm going to pull over and let this guy just pass me because I'm going so slow. And that is an amazing house. Holy crap. Barley Popper, what's up? Holy, I like that. That's old school right there. That needs to be redone, but that little place there looked cool. Man, you need some cool air. I had it going. Going up towards the windshield. I guess we're gonna go check out. Someone brought it up. I can't remember who. I guess we're gonna go check out the piers that I was talking about across from the beach that I showed y'all, and maybe try to fish one of those for a couple minutes. I need to pull over and put in that destination so I can figure out how to get there. People are starting to show up to go to the beach. I guess the sun came out and now everyone's like, hey, let's got time to go to the beach, no more overcast. Okay. So that's gonna be, I think it was 6th Street sitting on the dock. Yeah. It's a 15-minute ride, y'all. So we're gonna go park on the beach, and then we're gonna walk down that 6th Street or whatever to where that pier was that I showed y'all, just at the end of that street, and see if we have a good connection there to try to fish. Do. I said to turn this way. I forgot to get a Gatorade or water or something. What time is it? Oh shoot, yeah. I only got about an hour left, so I'm fine. I think I stated this last time, but this area right through here, there's a lot of little places to eat at and stuff. And at night, it gets like there's so many people down here. People and golf carts freaking everywhere at night down here. I think some of the small resort-like places, they like a lot of people own golf carts down here, but then like the small resort-like places and the VRBOs, some of them have where you can rent a golf cart or get picked up by a golf cart and taken to these little restaurants and stuff. I've delivered out here at night, and there's just so many golf carts up and down the road. It's crazy. to go the truck route. It tells me to turn here. I'm going to turn here, but I could have just went straight. Wow, man. Yeah, they also have a lot of bus stops on the island. I think there's 2 or 3 buses that drive around. And then there's one bus that goes all the way back into town. Holmes Beach. A lot of these places like have the sand and stuff, but then you'll see places that kind of look like they have gravel, and it's not gravel. It's freaking seashells. Like these right here on the left side, those are all seashells that make up their yard. Just driving in the quiet because, you know, can't play music. You get flagged by Twitch. Can't play music. There's a really cool pizza place like right over here. I gotta try this pizza at some time. They looked really good when I picked up there. And there was a lot of people there too. I haven't found many fishing shops or anything. Not really many bait shops either. Thanks for the cruise and the memories. Been gone from there 15 years. Wow. None you biz. Certainly a lot of folks retired out there. Well, yeah. What's up, Dead Eye Shooter? Sandy Road, yep. Yeah, Holmes Beach was right back there. I did have pizza out here the other night when I was driving. I was out on Longboat Key. And I delivered out there.
And then I got a pickup at a pizza place, and he had slices of pizza, pretty big slices, 2 slices and a Coke for $10. And someone had gave me a $10 cash tip, so I used that to actually have something to eat while I was driving. And that pizza was really good. I can't remember the place. I remember where it's at, but I can't remember the name of it. But his was kind of a thinner crust pizza, and I liked his sauce. His sauce wasn't overabundant. It had a kind of original flavor to his sauce. It had a nice crunch to it when you bit into the pizza. I love that. So yeah, I thought it was a really good pizza. Tore down Annie's. That was the best of Florida. What was Annie's? Like, where was it at? Like, I don't hear of many. Take a screenshot of that for me. They have like 2 or 3 tanks set up there, and from reading online and stuff, that's where a lot of people go in the morning to get their bait. And it's like $4 a dozen. If you buy more than 5 dozen, then it's like $3 or $3.50 a dozen, which is cool. But I haven't found any actual bait shops. Like there's two pretty nice bait shops over by Vero Beach that I really liked, because one of them was like fully stocked with anything you could need to go fishing, even the fishing carts and stuff. And I haven't seen a bait shop over here like that. I mean, and I don't understand why. Like, you could go into that bait shop and they had shrimp, the different sizes and stuff. They had frozen bait. They had mullet bait, and they had all kinds of different bait. But then they had the rods and reels and stuff. They had the freaking carts, the beach carts and stuff. They had, hooks, weights, leaders. They had like everything you could need to do saltwater fishing. And it was a really nice bait shop, and I have not found a bait shop like that around here. Must have been hanging decorations because he took a picture of it. Oh, it jumps up to 35. I'd like to find a bait shop that had everything. That'd be really nice. Smoky Bones. I believe Smoky Bones is opened. I don't know. You would think there would be a really nice bait shop like that around here, considering how much fishing is around here and how many people I've seen fishing. So I don't know where people get all their fishing gear at around here and stuff. Just go to Walmart? Like, come on. I don't even think Walmart has the flat bottom jig heads. I'm going to Wichita. Seven Nation, come hold me back. There's a good one on Holmes Beach by the marina. The Holmes Beach was back that way. I didn't even see the marina. Maybe I needed to drive a little bit closer. I mean, they have a small bait shop up on the city pier. Is it not Anne Marie Island? Not the Anne Marie Island city pier, but the Bradenton city pier right over here. There's a small bait shop over there, but they don't really have a lot in there. But I didn't see anything on. I fished by the pass the last time, but someone mentioned going to one of the park benches over here where I showed. I think it's on 6th Street over here. And there's a bunch of VRBOs, but at the end of the street there's a little fishing pier on one street, and then there's a little bench at the other street. And I was gonna park and walk down there and fish, because it doesn't say it's private, and it doesn't say no fishing. And it's I think it's this next street. I think it's this street right here, this 6th Street right here. Let me look down there. Oh no, they're doing construction there. Maybe it was at this is 7th Street. Is it 7th Street? Yeah, it's right down there, 7th Street. So I'm gonna walk down there, and we're gonna throw off of that little pier. A lot of stuff we're missing on that corner. Yeah. So if you're going back out towards Anne Marie, it's on the right side of the road at the marina. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna let me get the pole out and stuff, and then I'll get y'all out, and we'll walk down this street. If y'all are still in here, I appreciate it. If y'all haven't subscribed on the YouTube, I'd appreciate that. If anyone has a Prime sub that they want to drop in channel, I'd appreciate that. Oh yeah. There we go. Yeah, so someone in chat brought this up over here, because I showed y'all one day, because I walked down there and then I sat on I walked down and showed the benches and stuff, but this one actually has a little pier at it. So we're gonna walk back here to this little pier. And fish off it for a minute, as long as we have a good connection back here. At least the sun came out for you. It was pretty great. Yeah, I thought it was gonna start raining or something. I'd really like to get me one of these. That's just the Tacoma. I don't need a Tundra. Like, the Tacoma would work, and I really like the style of them since they changed the style the last, what, 2.5, 3 years. I like that and the 4Runner, because they changed the styles on them a little bit. Yeah, we're on 6th Street. Stabba. You can't park back here, but you could park at the beach. Did they post a new sign? No cast net. 7th Street just has a bench at it.
This one has the little pier. Yeah, no cast netting, but you could fish here. Ooh, I should have left my freaking quarter zip on. The wind coming off the water is a little chilly. Hopefully we keep a signal back here. Hash the Billionaire has joined the journey. Yo, the Billionaire, can I get a couple $100? Just like, I'm not greedy at all, but a couple $100 would seriously help me out. And if you could squeeze it, I would take just 1G. 1G and I'm set, my dude. I appreciate you. I like it. Hash the Billionaire. Thanks for the follow, dude. I appreciate that. I had to ask, you know. Look at this. There's lines. There's lines tied to those poles. Is that legal? Y'all see that? Oh, maybe they got some some crab traps out or something. You know, you see a billionaire coming to chat, you gotta Dan the Man Burgundy. Maybe find some reds or snook back there. Sitting here with a foot of snow and you're out. How's your day going, brother? I mean, I'm doing pretty good. We've caught a couple sheep's head. Dan, I am so jealous of the journey you just had. You started posting those pictures and I'm like, where is this guy at and what is he doing? Are you kidding me? That was amazing, dude. Bucket list place for sure. Dude, that was your pics and stuff. I mean, y'all look like y'all just had a freaking blast. I was a little jelly. Oh, something's under there. Look at that. Something already ate half of it. I used to pluck stonies on the jetties all day. Go catch a fish there next. Oop, that was a little bite. The water's kind of low. It's like a foot low. Oop, we're getting nibbles over here. Yeah, they've taken most of the bait, so we're getting little nibbles. I didn't bring my my polarized glasses, so I can't really see. Hash, how's your day going? I said we caught a couple fish, so my day's been pretty good. I think I caught 4 or 5. A couple sheep's head, a grunt. Thought I'd come out here and try this little spot. I don't think this gets fished a lot. Maybe by the people who actually live back here or whatever, but I don't think anyone ever really comes down this street to fish, because you can be out there on the little fishing piers on the beach. What was that? Dan, I was gonna call you the other day. Like, I have some thoughts and stuff, and I need to call you and talk about it. Oop, oop. Little guy's biting. Did he get it? Did he get it? Nope, he didn't get it.
Still on there. A little bit is still on there. Look at that. Need to throw underneath a little bit over here. There we go. I don't want to hit their dock or anything. I didn't know if you were back yet and stuff. That seemed like a good long vacation though. What the? Get that leaf off there. We don't need no leaves here. Leave me alone, leaf. October 15th to May 1st, I think it said, for crabbing. It was only 5 nights. We made them. Holy crap. It was only 5 nights and you did, like, there was so many pictures, dude. Like 5 nights. Y'all squeezed a lot of stuff in. That's amazing. We barely scratched the surface of that place. Dude, that's so cool. Yeah, I think that, I'm pretty sure those lines probably go out to some crab pots or something, some little crab pots that they got, because they have 3 lines over there. But I didn't bring my glasses, so I can't see the crab pots in the water. I wish I could, because if I could see them, then I could cast on the outside of them. And sometimes on the outside of crab pots and stuff, I know in the deeper places you can catch like triple tail and stuff like that. In the where the deeper crab pots are. 'Cause I think that's where I caught that one of those triple tails. Holy crap. There's a fish sitting right underneath me. I looked straight down and I saw a little fish. I saw a fish sitting there. I'll probably spook it. Yeah, he's not moving. Oop, oop. he bit at it. He bit at it. He took more of it. Maybe he's a little hungry. Either that or I just annoyed him and not for him to bite. But if I get a little guy and I toss it right down there by him, maybe. Like he's right down there. I don't know if y'all could see him. But let's try this out. He's not hungry. I'm probably not annoying him enough. Sometimes those fish you can annoy to where they just do a reaction bite. You can do that with bass sometimes. If you hit around their bed,
They won't pick up the bait to eat it, but they'll pick it up enough to move it out of their way, and to where they're not being annoyed by it. And you could hook them sometimes that way. Ooh, ooh, we got a bite. Trying to get it down here by the posts. There is a lot of vegetation in here, so I mean there could possibly be reds and stuff go through here at times. I don't know. Those are a fun fight. I think I picked up some weeds. This isn't really... Ooh, ooh, ooh. What was that? Come on. Come on. Come on. Just follow it and give it a bite. I had a little nibble. That's the pier that we were out on before, like one of the first streams. That pier right there. There were a lot of sheep's head, some bigger sheep's head, but they weren't really eaten. I did hook up that one though, and brought him to the surface. I just had no way to bring him up on the dock. Throw it right there in the shadow. I think the water's too low for being over here. Like it needs to be up about a foot and a half if you look underneath the dock. I think it'd probably do better. I don't know. Let's try just casting out. See if we get anything. It's a little chilly. I took off my quarter zip overshirt and oh. What was that? What was that? Oh. Hit it. Getting bites. There we go, chat. Man, I was getting bites. But look what I got. Friggin' lizard fish. I thought I had something. Come here, you little stinker. Eating my bait. Look at this little guy. Woo. Okay, don't look at the little guy. He's so freaking slimy. Oh my goodness. Little guy. We need something a little bit bigger. He almost tore my shrimp off. Yeah, the next thing that bites that, it was coming off. That's the third species of the day, though. Like the sixth. Whoa, hey! Yo, let me get the freaking bait back in the water before you start just hopping around right in front of me. What was chasing you, little guy? Something was chasing him because he... Whatever that was, it came all the way up to the top of the water and hopped twice. So something was chasing it. Oh, get off there. We'll try again. Just ripped his lip off. I didn't rip his lip off. He was perfectly fine. Lurking and working for a bit. Who's that said hello? I can't read that name. Hold on. Krista Star. What's up, Krista Star? How are you? Finally done shoveling driveway. Come back to a fish on. I meant with the hook set. I didn't set it that hard. I was just... Ooh. Stuff is biting. Getting nibbles. Have I ever caught a ray? Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah. I think the ray that the biggest ray I caught, I think it was somewhere around 45 pounds. And yeah, that was something else. Talk about rip and drag. Oh my gosh. And the fight on that thing was crazy. I've also caught something that looks like a ray called a skate, and that was pretty fun. My fishing for snook, I'm not targeting. What's a benching? I'm not really targeting a specific fish. I am using a small and we caught 3 different species today. 3 of those were sheep's head, and then we just caught a lizard fish, and I caught a grunt. So not really targeting anything. This is the second spot that we've stopped to fish though. One of the, I guess that isn't staying up all the way because I keep hearing those little motors turn on to tighten it back up. You would think that would wear out that motor after a while. Like, shouldn't there be a lock in place after you get it all the way up? Have a lock in place so you could just turn those motors off? But I keep hearing those motors those motors going every once in a while. You saw the first sheep's head? Dude. Okay. Look over on that dock. There's a fishing pole tied to that bench with the tip out, and there is a line going in the water on that fishing pole. That is illegal. Fish on! Did we catch another lizard fish? Yo, no, we did not. What? Let's go. Let's go. We caught a speck. Let's freaking go. Those are so freaking pretty. Look at that guy. Let's go. Let me tell you someone who could catch speck like crazy. And the other, what is the other, the sand trout, speck and sand trout? Let me tell you someone who could catch them like crazy. That would be Sir Stabber. He freaking, oh my goodness. We went out one night, he simply tore those things up. It was freaking insane. And then I fished, me and Fineo one night had a had a trout fish off because he found this place at night where the trout were just schooling like crazy. And I think me and Fineo caught freaking 30 or 40 trout in one spot. He won by a couple, but it wasn't by many. We were catching them nonstop. That was insane. But yeah, me and Stabber were down by, what is it? Is it Sebastian Pass or no? Is it San Sebastian or something? It's at Texas Pass between Texas and Louisiana. That pass right there. Me and Stabber were fishing, and this guy, I mean, he freaking loaded up that night on the trout. It was crazy. And we ate them for like the next 2 days when we were doing that camping trip. Under Lights is a great place for specks at night. Sabine Pass. I knew it was an S and a B in there. Yeah, I think he was. Weren't you fishing over by the wall, like off the wall where the lights and stuff were? He was just killing it. Oh, I just saw something popping over there. Yeah, then that was part of our little getaway camping fishing trip, and yeah, we ended up in Arkansas fishing Arkansas for freshwater trout. And I think that was the first time that he had caught freshwater trout. I think it was some rainbows and cutthroat is what we caught up there. First rainbow. They hang out on the fringes of lights, okay. I'm not feeling nibbles or bites anymore. Yo, that was cool. That was cool. I don't know where this guy's going. Like, I don't think he... Oop, 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 oop. Like, I don't know if you could tie up to this dock or not. Oh, he might be going to one of those other docks. Get off there. I think that was the same night. Did you call the game warden or did that other guy call the game warden? There was people on the bridge that were absolutely keeping everything they caught, like everything. And like if they would catch it, they wouldn't even measure it or look at it or nothing. They just threw it in their ice chest. And I can't remember. Me and Stabber talked about it. And I can't remember if Stabber or if this other guy that was on the pier called the game warden. Like they weren't even hiding it, but everything was going in the ice chest. They had so many unders, it was insane. And they had way more fish than they should have. Like that just ruins it for everybody. I thought I felt a nibble out there. You did? Yeah. Like that was just crazy. There's quite a bit of us out there. We were out, I mean, it was a good time up on that walkway. But those people that were keeping everything, that was just wrong. I caught a lot of catfish up on there. I was feeling nibbles out here. Like people were catching enough fish that there was no need to be keeping unders and stuff. They were just keeping everything they could. It was insane. Dang it. My hands are wet. Touching my phone. Now I got my phone wet. Okay. Turn this back on. Oh my goodness. Hardheads, but I also caught a couple gaff tops though. I think I only caught 1 or 2 gaff tops, but yeah, the majority of them were hardheads. Gaff tops, freaking slimy bastards. They just muck up everything.
do, do, do. That was a good trip. That was a good trip. Except for one night. Oh. Alright. Alright, fishies, where did y'all go? Oh man, oh man, oh man. Do do do. Do. I'm not getting anything now. Except for weeds. Hey, is Platey still in here? Ah, that was horrible. That was horrible. Where y'all at, fishies? Oh, I guess it'd help if I open up the bail. The heck? Are they lifting the bridge? Yeah, they're lifting the bridge. I had a little nibble out there. Let me get this leaf off of it. If they're lifting the bridge, that's slow. Ah, thought he was taking it. He was taking pieces of it. Taking pieces of it. Oh, I don't know what that was. Something's. Oh, that was a bird diving. I saw a big splash over there. Thought something was chasing something. Oh, there we go. He stayed on that time. He stayed on that time. Little grunt. You hear him? Grunts be grunting. Grunts be grunting. Haha. Casper, can you stop fishing in the nursery? Florida has the bonnethead sharks, correct? Yes. Is that a circle hook? Yeah, it's a 2/0 circle hook. Usually I just have to pull. I don't have to set the hook, but I have to pull. And that's it. Once they get it in their mouth though. That's why I was kind of lightly pulling it until they actually eat it, and then I pull back on it. If you absolutely just jerk it and set the hook, you're just gonna pull that hook out of its mouth. It's almost, is that a circle? It's semi. I don't know if I don't think it's a full circle. It might not be. I don't know. Well, that shrimp got to go free. He'll end up as someone's dinner though. He went right under the dock.
That one's a feisty one. Bonnet, is that Pleiades? Yeah, Pleiades. How's the game coming along? I hit 2 million last night, and I have 900,000 in my stash. I actually caught over in Jackson, was Jacksonville? Over in Jacksonville, I actually caught a rather large bonnet head, and I showed it to a couple different people like a year or two later. And one of them, which I consider a really good knowledge of fish and stuff, he said I should have turned that in. He said that might have been a record. I had really good pictures of it, so you could really tell how big it was. We were fishing for reds and trout. I think we were going after the oyster beds. That's what we were going after, and he hit it off of an oyster bed, and man, that fight was crazy. I still got the picture, and I never looked up the common size of bonnet head here, but I didn't game last night. I think I was asleep by 9:30. Damn, rough couple days, bud. Yeah, it was a big bonnet head. Bigger sharks love bonnet head. Yeah, because I mean they don't get very big. So I'm sure they're used as bait, or other bigger fish view them as bait. Did I get him? I don't think I got him. He was munching on it though. He was we were fishing like the backwater canals and stuff over there in Jacksonville, and we were just hitting the oyster beds and stuff. We caught some fish that day. It was pretty nice catching fish that day. So yeah, when I hooked up that, like, because we weren't expecting to hook up anything big, and I hooked that up, and the guy I was with is like, holy crap, what do we got? It took me a while to fight him, and he finally came up, and he was like, damn, dude, like, we weren't expecting that. Well, the fish are right out there, but I don't think they have much size to them. They feel more like they're nibbling at it instead of biting it. Kind of just pulling at it. It was a really fun fight though.
don't think he's... They're trying to pull that thing off there. Get it? Yep, he got it. Oh well. I think with that, I think it's time to go. I think we've been live for like 4 hours, so. I'm gonna go back to the apartment. We did pretty good. We got like 5 shrimp left in there today. I'm only buying 2 dozen at a time. That's $8, so that's not too bad. Yeah, we had some fun today. How many different species we catch? Like 5 different species today, I think it was. Yeah, well, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. I think we caught 5 species today. Of course, the better ones were the sheep's head. The trout surprised me a little bit. I love catching trout. And if you get the bigger ones and you get them active, they'll freaking jump out of the water and stuff. They're fun. Yeah, sorry I didn't stream Monday. I'm trying to stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If y'all want to take note of that. Just because mainly I can't afford to fish every morning and stuff, and I don't want to get wore out doing it. I'm not fishing the weekend because the amount of people that are out on the weekend in different spots. There's just a ton of people out. So I'm trying to stick to that schedule. Did we just find some gold? I wonder if that's actual gold. Or is that plastic? Shit, I can't break it. It's not plastic. It looks like someone's gold earring broke off. Yeah, that's metal. Huh. But yeah. Cabby Barra, thanks for the follow. Yeah, so as we grow and stuff and start getting more people, we start getting some subscribers and stuff, maybe some donations and tips, then I'll be able to go out more and stuff like that. But I appreciate y'all being in here and being part of the stream and supporting it. That's how you grow, and I appreciate y'all. I think we had a pretty good morning. Hit up 2 different spots, caught fish in both spots. Walked the beach a minute. Really nice part of the beach that I think we could fish. Had a pretty calm part, so we'll look at fishing that area over there. Didn't see a lot of traffic over there and stuff, so that might be kind of nice. And thanks for
I think we had a couple people subscribe on the YouTube, so I appreciate that. I don't know how many followers we had today over here on Twitch. Thank you for that. I think we had 1 follower over on Kick. Appreciate that. We had people talking on all platforms today, so that was cool. Anytime that happens, that shows some growth and stuff. So I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna throw the backpack in here and get in on the other side. Pretty sure that's a gold earring I found. Oh man. Whew. It is warm inside this car. So we were directly across from the beach on Anne Marie Island. Over here off of 6th Street. So we caught a couple back there. Nothing big or anything, but still catching fish. Gold for fishing gear, right? What's up, Tay's mom? How are you? Stoner. Whiskey, yeah. No, Whiskey Eye. Yeah, Whiskey Eye. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Yeah. As long as everything goes okay, we'll be fishing again on Friday. I might be live on my gaming channels between now and then. I'm trying to get ad revenue and stuff because this is the month for ad revenue. I actually thought about just gaming on Phuzzy and saying screw it on this channel. I know a lot of y'all don't like to watch gaming, but it is my channel. I need to get the sand out of my shoes. Holy crap. Talking about sand, man, I just dumped a whole bunch of sand out of my shoe. I mean, this is the month for like November and December are the months for ad revenue, and especially on Twitch. Like on Kick, I just earn revenue just off people being in there and talking and stuff, so I appreciate that. But yeah, anyway, I hope everyone has a good afternoon and a good day today. And like I said, I'll try to be back out Friday. Thanks for all the follows, and we'll catch y'all later. Bye, guys. Look at that, it's a chub. Look at that. Okay. I got you. Chat. We got a fish in England. Chat. We did it. Freaking fish in England. Let's go. Here. Oop, he's peeing. Hey, I was just going to show you to the camera and then I was going to let you go. Come on, buddy. You got teeth. They got teeth. And they're slimy. Slimy little bug eyes with teeth. They got teeth. Fuck yeah, baby! Fuck yeah, baby! We're done. I just woke up the fucking neighborhood. I don't care. Woke up the fucking neighborhood. Look at that little perch. We're fucking gone, boys.
We're gone. Look at that little perch. We're gone. We're out of here.
In 800 feet, continue straight onto River Road.
I went the wrong freaking way. Like, wrong way. Holy crap.
Hip Fishing says ha 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 ha.
Like, there's a median there, and I missed. Wow. I turned right beside that car.
Gizzard's the wrong thing.
Gizzard has a dot on them, and they're, like, more
Maybe,
slimy.
might be a hickory shad or American shad.
So, maybe American shad. I don't know if I've caught one of those. So, guys, I don't know what that is.
Peachy says Rowan wants to kiss the fish.
That would be my 4th species? Holy crap.
No, American shad have little dots on their side. Hold up. This looks like it. I think it's a hickory shad. You got a fork, Jim? Yeah.
So, it's a hickory shad. Someone clip that. That's a first for me. I've never caught a hickory shad.
That looks right, right?
That does look right.
Hickory shad. My man caught a hickory shad. So there's like schools of those.
There a little bit.
Looks like a nice spot.